What does Southeast Texas mean to the state and the nation? Hi, I'm Jefferson County Judge Jeff Brannick.
Hi, I'm Judge John Gauthier with Orange County.
And I'm Vanessa Broussard. We're excited to share how you can strengthen the state of Texas through the Golden Triangle's legislative agenda.
Southeast Texas, which includes Jefferson and Orange counties, is a major player in the economy of Texas, the United States, and the world.
This area, known as the Golden Triangle, is where our country's energy independence begins.
We are, to name a few, home to the largest single refinery in the United States.
We're home to the largest methanol facility in the U.S.
Home to 4 major refineries that produce 60% of the nation's commercial jet fuel and the majority of the United States military jet fuel.
We're home to over 35 chemical and petrochemical facilities.
Home to the largest liquid natural gas exporter in the United States.
Home to the Department of Energy's Strategic Petroleum Reserve intake, which accounts for 57% of the nation's crude oil reserve.
Home to the Sabine-Neches Waterway, the #1 bulk cargo waterway in the United States.
Our area is the origin for 3 major petroleum products pipelines supplying the entire eastern and middle United States with transportation and heating fuels.
We accomplish this all while maintaining state air quality standards.
Jointly, the Sabine-Neches Waterway, comprised of the ports of Beaumont, Port Arthur, and Sabine Pass in Jefferson County, and the Port of Orange in Orange County, operate as the 3rd largest port waterway complex in the nation in terms of tonnage.
And it is home to 2 strategic military ports that function as the nation's #1 commercial military outload port.
Current annual economic benefits of the waterway to the area include more than $13 billion and more than 128,000 permanent jobs.
These benefits extend throughout the state of Texas and the United States as a whole.
An approved $1.4 billion waterway deepening project will improve vessel capacity by 25%, providing our area with ample expansion capabilities along the waterway.
In addition to refining capacity, the Southeast Texas chemical manufacturing sector is the 2nd largest manufacturing industry in the state and helps make Texas the largest chemical producing state in the nation.
With $54 billion in planned expansion projects, Golden Triangle is set to become the nation's largest refining complex and is projected to become the largest LNG exporter in the U.S.
So how can you help us facilitate future growth and drive positive results for Texas and the United States?
Work with us on our legislative agenda for the area. It will go a long way to support the Golden Triangle and the state's economy.
You can help the education and workforce development of the Golden Triangle in the following ways. You can support the adequate funding for Lamar University, Lamar State College Orange, Lamar State College Port Arthur, and Lamar Institute of Technology, consistent with their growth and the needs of our future workforce. This includes parity in the funding formula for our state colleges to match what is received by other 2-year college peers in Texas. You can support funding for the establishment of a carbon technology commercialization center on the Lamar University campus. You can support legislation that incentivizes public school districts, community colleges, technical schools, and universities to increase the number of graduates in critical fields, including the promotion of dual credit programs and promoting academic excellence in public schools with the emphasis on math, science, and skills required in the modern workplace, as well as the promotion of career and technical education as career pathways. You can support programs at the primary and secondary level to create awareness and expose students to in-demand careers and emerging career opportunities and industries.
Our agenda is designed to enable growth in the state and improve quality of life in the region.
With Texas's governmental expenditures for all counties at $98.3 billion, Southeast Texas is receiving less than 1%. The current allocation of funds fails to represent Southeast Texas's 1.53% of the GDP by over 30%.
This disparity will be even greater after the completion of the $54 billion in expansion projects in process.
Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the 2021 legislative session will be challenging for all concerned.
When making critical decisions, we ask that you keep in mind the impact that the Golden Triangle has on the state of Texas.
The Golden Triangle region: energy, national security, and strategic value.